In this video, I'm traveling from Copenhagen, Denmark to Oslo, Norway via a ferry ship, which kind of looks like a cruise ship. And it took roughly 18 hours of cruising time, and I traveled overnight. So I had the opportunity of seeing both a sunset and a sunrise on the water between Denmark and Norway. And luckily I was able to capture a good section of the Oslo fjord, which is very scenic and beautiful. And in the beginning, I started my journey off in Christiania, and I took the metro to the ferry port in Copenhagen. And once I got onto the boat, I had my own quarters there on the boat, and it also had like a lot of facilities for passengers, such as restaurants, bars, and there's entertainment night. Although I didn't record any of the entertainment, I just kind of focused on the nature and scenery. It was a good place for me to rest and recuperate. Yeah, overall, I had a great trip on the boat, and I landed in Oslo really refreshed and relaxed. And then once I got to Oslo, I had to take a bus, and then I had to take a tram to get to my hostel in Oslo. And that trip went well as well. So overall, I would highly recommend taking this journey, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you've been watching my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Watch some of my other videos too if you want to. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
All right, so I'm making my way to Oslo, Norway by ship. I'm starting out here in Copenhagen, so it's going to be my first metro trip to go to the port station. I still got a couple hours. So actually, last night I stayed in the same room as a woman who works on the ship. She's like one of the crew members, and she works in the engine room, I guess. I was like bugging her. I'm like, those engines better be running right, otherwise I know who to blame. But she's like, I'm not even in charge of that. You could blame my boss. And I was like, okay, noted. But I'm starting here. I'm gonna take the metro to the port where the ferry is located, and we'll start our journey to Oslo. So here we go. All right, so this is my food haul. So I got some potato salad, like mustard, I think. I don't know, it's like yellow color. Got some yogurt, some fruit, a couple bananas, a beer, some like sandwich wraps, raspberries, a bar of chocolate. I don't know, I've never seen this kind, so try it out. Hopefully it's good. And I got like 3 bread rolls, so they look like this. So this will carry me for the next, I don't know, probably 22 hours. So I'm gonna try not to buy anything on the boat because the woman that bunked with me last night, she said that the food is really expensive, so I'm gonna try to avoid it. All this little haul cost me about 120 Danish kroner, which is a little bit under $20. So I mean that's about a little bit more than it probably costs in the States, but not much, honestly, given our terrible inflation. Thank you, President. All right, so now I'm taking the metro station to the port. So I actually avoided using the metro the entire time I was here. The weather was so nice that I just would rather walk. So basically got my exercise in because I've been getting kind of fat on this trip. Eating McDonald's every day, it's just probably killing me. All right, one ticket costs 24 kroner, which is about $4. It's a little bit pricey. All right, so that's it. All right, so I got to check in here maybe. I don't know. I don't know how this works. I guess that thing's just for like the tap cards. I think they go on like the trust system with these ones. So So if you have like the app on your phone or like a physical plastic card, you gotta do the little tap thing. All right, so I gotta figure out which one I'm taking. So, oh, sorry. So I missed my train. I gotta wait a couple minutes. So whatever, it'll be all right. All right, so this is my train. I'm getting on it now. Gotta take it a couple stops. So let's go in that direction. I think. Where the heck am I? I think I'm here. Going there. All right, so we're taking off in a second. Next stop, I get off, but I'm just kind of interested in the way this thing looks. I've never been at the front of a car. I guess it doesn't have a driver in here. It's kind of crazy. This is really cool. So if you've never been in a subway before, this is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Alright, pulling in now. That's cool, so that's what the stop looks like there. Alright. Just came from down there. Going up there. Alright, so I think I'm supposed to get under here. I don't know, let me double check. I don't know why I couldn't transfer within the. Alright, so I need to get to Nordhavn. You basically take any of these trains, I think. Alright, so I think this is my train here at Kilahrad. I just gotta go 2 stations. Should be here in 2 minutes. Then I'll be in about 10 minutes walking from where I need to be, so yay. Alright, I think this is like a train. Oh, this is like a full-on train. I think it's going like way over there. Like a 7-Eleven. Catch the tail end of this thing. This is like bigger than like a typical metro. Alright, so I got on the train. Yay. There's 2 stops over there. Yeah, check it out. There's like bike walks right there. It's on a subway train. That's cool. Hey, look, it's like running. You could see the little dots moving across the board there. So we're in Osterport, then we're going to be in Nordhavn. That's where I get off. Oh, wow, it's like a proper train out there. It's pretty cool. It's like a regional train. Alright, next stop. Here's some of the suburbs, like the outer part of town. Alright, getting closer. So we'll see the ship soon. Alright, time to get off. Alright, that was the train I was just on. And wow, old school boat there. And then you head that way. Hey, look, it's calling me already. There's my boat. Man, they have like 7-Elevens all over the place here. It's like crazy. All right, I got a like 10-minute walk and then I'll be waiting for my boat. All right, so I got to turn in through here. See, the city is always complaining they can't build tunnels under stuff. I'm like, this would have saved some lives back home. Stuff like this. All right, this is the boat I'm taking to Oslo. Fun. Well, we'll find out. Maybe it's not. I think it probably is, though. It's the only one here, I think, so. Looks cool, though. Yeah, this thing's pretty big. Nordic Pearl. I think this is the name on the ticket, so. Let's go check in, I guess. I think this is where it's supposed to be. Cool, look at some lockers here. Just to chill. Alright, here's the waiting room. Alright, so I got like an hour and a half to just chill. So it's been hoofing around the city all day, and yeah, made it here. Just relax. There's a boat behind me, so I think it's gonna be nice. Hopefully, I have a cabin to myself. I think I do. Fingers crossed. If not, I might have to like bunk up with one other person, which would kind of suck. But see what happens. All right, I just cleared the customs check, and I'm here on the Nordic Pearl. It's not really a customs check. They're just checking to make sure the QR matched up the ID name. So but I am in room 5132, or deck 5, 5132. So actually, this might be at deck 5, I think. Huh. That'd be nice. Yeah, this is it. Cabins. Oh, I'd be so lucky if it was here. I'll be laughing. All right. Cabins are kind of narrow. All right. Do I need to get a key card or something? Possibly. Because it didn't seem like those little things work. I need to go get a key card. At least I found my room, I guess. Maybe these work. Yeah. This is it. All right. Here we are. No, I don't have a. Yes, yes. Oh my god, this is so perfect. I have my own room. Woo! Love it. Even a TV. Oh my god, it's like heaven. Just like not having to like be with anybody. Let's see what the bathroom looks like. Whatever, I'll take it. It'll do. Well, I guess here I probably can't see anything, but nothing special. It's like something you see in a camper, but a little bit better probably. Oh my god. All right, well, I'm happy to be in my room. That was fast and easy. All right, so we entered here on deck 5. That's where we're at, entrance hall. And I'm like in this area here, so I'm gonna head up towards like the top area now. So let's go check it out. Get a view of Copenhagen from the sea. Some cool pictures here. There's like a shop and stuff here. Like a deli. Pick up. Some sodas. I can't imagine how much everything costs here. I mean, everything on a boat's more expensive, plus the Scandinavian prices. So these are 55 Danish kroner, 59. So we're looking at like probably 8.59 US bucks for a sandwich. It's probably like New York prices, I guess, or even, I don't know, probably Starbucks too at this point. But in my brain, like, should be half that, you know. I think going from Southern Europe to Northern Europe is kind of a mistake. You need to go the other way around, and then you'll think everything's cheap after that. Soda. What's that? Tango? There's so many sodas to try. All right, I'm gonna try to make my way to the top deck, see like how far up I can get. We're on 8 right now, so I got 2 more to go up. They got these like model boats here. Oh, it's the fine dining, so this is the rich people get to eat. Oh, here's a map that will show you like where I'm traveling, which is kind of nice actually. So since we're so far north, the sun doesn't go down till about like 9:30, so plenty of sunlight. So it shows we're here in Copenhagen. This whole area here is Denmark. This area here where my hand is Sweden, and right there is the Swedish-Norwegian border. And we'll be sailing on this line here. It'll take us between Sweden and Denmark, and then we'll end up in Oslo, Norway. So this is like the Oslo fjord. It's supposed to be really pretty. So in the morning, I'll have some good video of that. Hopefully it'll be nice and clear, or not too many clouds at least. But this stretch should be cool too. So let's get to the top. So these are the cabins, the upper deck. It's like, geez, they're way bigger. There's a pool up here and everything too. I don't even know if I'm allowed in the pool and stuff, but I don't really care, honestly. As long as I get on the deck and get a good view, that's all I care about. All right, so I think this is the top bit. Oh, wow. So cool. This is what I wanted to see. All right, here is Copenhagen, or the ports at least. But you can see where I was touring yesterday. So if you watched yesterday's video, I was right in front of that dome. That's like the main church in the city. And look at that thing. So last night, the woman who works on the boat, she's telling me that to have at least like 900 passengers to make this journey profitable for them. And I think this boat holds like 2,000 people, or at least. So not quite 50%, but close to it. Yeah, there's another ship there. I wonder if that's like residential housing, or if that was offices or what. Honestly, I think like Christiana is like the coolest place in the city. The rest of the city just seems kind of like sterile. Like these offices could be anywhere. I feel like they build stuff like this like all over the states, you know. Sun deck. This is where the rich people could hang out, I guess. Yeah, so the place I was staying was probably like way to further south. Oh look, you can see the train going there. That's the train I took over, coming over. The train stop is just like right over there past those buildings. I just like walked over from here, from there to here. Maybe I should just get a drink. I don't know. I'm tempted. Drop like $20 on a beer. You only live once, right? All right, so we're starting to take off. The boat is kind of making the horn noises, so it's like last call, I think. All right, so it's starting to move just a little bit. I think it moved like an inch. Yep. Oh man, I think it's blowing some smoke. Takes some energy to get some momentum in this thing for sure. All right, we're slowly moving. You can see the wake being left behind. It's pretty incredible. That's where we entered the boat right there. Huh. So cool. Yeah. Awesome. Wow. So we're leaving Copenhagen officially. I wish I was in the pool right now. Well, actually, I don't really care. All right, we're leaving Copenhagen. So it's like the shipping container area, port area. It's probably the most important part nowadays, value-wise. Man, that wind's kicking up. Got another cruise ship lined up over there, Princess. I think that one's even bigger than this one for sure. It's a massive boat. So we're still in front of this ship, but if you look over yonder there, way off in the distance, you'll see that little bit of land. It's actually Sweden on the other side right there. So over there, that's like a bridge that connects Denmark to Sweden. So that's Sweden's main connection to the mainland. You can see it way over there beyond the windmills. So it's pretty tall, so ships can cross underneath it. All right, so I am kissing Copenhagen goodbye, and it is gone now. All right, so I'm probably going to pop up every 15, 30 minutes. I head down to my room for a bit, make sure nobody else is in there. But yeah, so far so good. We're on our way and should be in Oslo tomorrow. So I got like another, I don't know, 10, 15 hours of this. So fun. All right, so here's the view with the window closest to my room. So like the internet package here is really expensive. I think just for like a basic one, it's like you can just like kind of lightly surf the internet, and that's still like $6 for like 3 or 4 hours. And if I want to actually like upload a video, I gotta pay for like the most expensive package, which is gonna be like about 150 some odd dollars. So I'm like, honestly, I should just do like an internet break on the boat. So I think that's probably the best bet. So I'm gonna do that. So you're not gonna see this video for a while. Well, this video you're gonna see it anyways for like till I get to Norway. But the video from today, earlier on, like I can't upload that till I get to Norway, I guess. So that's fine. That will be okay. I'm just enjoying this space. I'm just like, I've been staying in hostels and I'm just like, yes, I'm free. I have my own private space. It feels so nice. It feels so good. All right, so I am making my way back up to see where we are. I've kind of passed out for a few hours, man. That was really nice. So I think probably like a couple hours. I think way off in the distance you could see Sweden. Right? Let's double check the map. Let's see if I can find a map of where we are, because I didn't want to purchase the internet. It's too much for a ripoff. Oh, wow. So you can see a Swedish island over there to the east. Ships there. There's another boat back there. Let's see what it's like. Yeah, so I think that's a Swedish island over there, and a boat back there. The boat there. Making our way. Yeah, they really cleared out now though down there. Or if there's anybody in like the hot tubs and stuff. And they closed the bar up straight away. They're like, no, there's no money out here. Whew. Holy smoke, it's cold. Yeah, this place was so full. Everyone was like eating, having a good time, and now it's pretty much dead. You can see the wake. Oh, I saw some people in the pools. I guess those are hot tubs, probably. So we're like right there in the blue dot.
So we start in this little blue dot, and we're gonna end up in that blue dot there. But we're kind of like in a spot that is kind of out in the open water, so you could barely see the coastline off in the distance. And so I'm just gonna chill for another like hour and a half, and I'm gonna try to catch the sunset. Then I might just go to bed and get up early, and then catch the sunrise, and then do the last stretch here in the fjord. So that's the plan for now. So I'm just gonna go chill. But I thought this was kind of interesting. I was kind of looking up the captain here. His you can see like all the stuff he did throughout his career. So he like basically started working whenever I was like born, just as like a fisherman. You know, it's kind of cool. Started from nothing, and now he's the Capitan.
All right, so it's about 9:30. I'm getting blasted by the wind up here on the top deck, and I'm getting you a little sunset here. But man, it is freaking rough. I could imagine the sailors back in the day dealing with this. Holy smoke, it is crazy windy up here. All right, this is through a dirty window. Got a little bit of wind blockage though, but man, it is freaking rough out there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna catch some Z's before I go to sleep. So yeah, sorry. I mean, I feel like I don't know. It's supposed to be a little bit more romantic than I expected. It was really cold out there. That wind is rough. Couldn't really get the glamour sunset shot that I wanted. All right, so I'm headed up to it's like roughly 4:25. So let's see what the sun looks like. 4:25 a.m. Making our way to the very top. All right, it's 4:25 a.m. and we're gonna get wind blasted. So I'm gonna prep myself. Whew, it's chilly up here. To get the sunrise, North Atlantic. Some other folks up here doing the same thing. So over there, I think we're probably seeing to the east, seeing Norway over there, the coastline. All right, well, I came up here just for that, and you just got your little sunrise peak. It's really cold up here. I mean, it's actually not that cold. It's that wind that just it's constant. There's no protection from it. Whew. All right, so I'm headed back to bed. You guys got you all a little sunrise here. Here, one last view before I head back in. There we are. And back to bed. Yeah, it's like 4:30 right now, so 2 o'clock. Probably get up around 6:37 and then take a shower. Yeah. All right. Wow, they have the entrance blocked off already. All right, we should be able to see some of the land now. And we are in the Norway fjord, at least the beginning of it. It's like 7:48. We got like 2 hours to go, so I'm gonna go to the top. All right, there's Norway over there for sure. I think actually earlier when the sun was rising, it was still like the coastline to the where the sun was coming up was still Sweden, but we're well within Norway now for sure. Let's check the map. I actually have an internet connection, so yes, I avoided paying nearly $20 just to log onto the internet. And it's I think I'm so internet addicted that I was actually kind of tempted just to do it, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna listen to some podcasts I've downloaded. I don't need to be on the internet all the time. Well, both sides Norway, so I'm the opposite side of the ship now. You can see some little islands. The coastline, all these towns, cities, villages. It's really pretty. Man, it is chilly out here though. The only question is, do I need coffee? Am I gonna drop $10 on a cup of coffee? I may have to do it because I'm not getting into Oslo till 10, and it's just like so cold out here that I think coffee would warm me up. Oh look, they brought the Norway flag out too. So we've got Denmark and Norway flying side by side. Woo! That wind. It's really pretty here. Coffee time. Oh my god. Just look at that though. It's so amazing. Alright, now we're back in a little. They have all the boat models here. See if I can score me some coffee, but man, it is beautiful out there. Just a little chilly. Alright, I couldn't resist. They got $10 out of me for this coffee and yogurt. So sometimes you gotta reach in your pockets, right? Alright, here's another view. Getting closer to land now. The fjord's getting tighter and tighter, so terminates in Oslo. So the waterway gets a little bit more narrow. I'm gonna show you. So basically, this is the east side here we're looking at. So if we walk all the way around, come in through here, and then you could already see the other side of it. So it's getting pretty narrow. Oh look, you can look down in here too. So it's like we're right here in the fjord right now. So it's really cool, honestly. Like getting to see this and experience this is, I don't know, it's just like a little slice of heaven for sure. So clean, so pretty. Air is just like so fresh here. Yeah, I feel really grateful to be able to be on this trip. Yeah, just all these towns, man. It looks like there's so many people who live here. It's like really populated. I wonder if people live in these houses like year round or it's really nice. There's like little islands you can see. There's like birds living on them. So cool. I think the other side, the east side, has more like population, people. So cool. Oh, cool. Those are the old school defenses for the Oslo fjord. You can see the guns there on that island. It's crazy. There's like a Navy ship there, I think. I don't know if that's an actual base still. It might still be an active base. Yeah, those are some good sized guns there. Yeah, it's like an old school fort. Yeah, it'd be cool to visit this island. It's like a interesting looking place. I think we still got like an hour left on this trip, and it's getting closer and closer to Oslo. Cool. So I'm like all packed up, ready to go, and I still got like an hour. So this really worked out well for me, honestly. Like my baggage is already pre-staged, and yeah, got to take a shower. I'm fresh. I'm getting into Oslo. And I don't know. I think this was actually like a really good value if you're ever traveling in this part of the world. All right, I think we are supposed to land at 10. It's 9:05, so we've got about an hour left till we get to Oslo, and I think that's Oslo like up ahead. It looks like the fjord's terminating up there, so getting a little bit closer. Yep, we're almost there. Got like a little less than an hour to go, so we'll be in Oslo. Let's do a quick walk around. See the motor going strong. Like the exhaust blowing out, I guess, not the motor. You can hear the motor going strong. And I cannot speak this morning. Whew. That wind is chilly though. A couple pieces of real estate for people who need to be alone, I guess. You know, they need their isolation. They want their solitude. Woo. So crazy. All right, we're about half an hour away from Oslo now. You can see it coming up ahead. There we go. You can see the other cruise ship already in port over there in Oslo. It's just right there. All right, I'm getting closer. You can see Oslo up ahead. I think this side of the field here. I'm gonna try to check out the other side now too. This side's pretty nice too, though. Views. Now we're getting really close. Look. Getting closer. It's like 9:30 now. We're supposed to land at like 10. So. All right, we're getting closer. It's right there. Wow, so this is probably like the southern suburbs of Oslo right here. House. I think it's like a little lighthouse there. So cool. So, the city of Oslo, capital of Norway, does not have much of a skyline. So, it's pretty small city, I think. I think like Norway's population is pretty small. It's got less than like 10 million people for sure. already calling for the people to go get their cars. So is that a little tugboat or no? What is that? Like a dredge? There's like a little arm, some arms on there. It's an interesting little boat. Some apartments over there, offices. Wonder. Kind of curious where we're gonna dock. Luckily, I'm already packed and I have all my stuff staged, so I can run down to my room, and it's right there next to where we get off, so it's perfect. Right. So I think over there is where we're gonna dock. Norway has a population of like 5.6 million, and the city of Oslo is about 750,000, with the greater metro area have about 1 million people. So about 1 in 5, 1 in 6 people live in the Oslo metro area. So yeah, it's kind of a good chunk of populations right here. But it looks like there is a lot of development. I don't know. Like I think there it feels like there's more people here. Cool. That's like the little port island there for like normal people. I think have like regular boats. Is that even connected to the mainland? But if you look over here, that's where we're gonna connect to right there. All right, here we are. I'm kind of curious how this thing like connects. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get to my hotel too. So luckily, like I feel really refreshed right now. You know, it's having my own little room there was perfect, honestly. Right, getting closer to docking properly. I'm kind of curious what it's gonna look like. Hey, here's my last little bit of time here in this room. I'm gonna miss it. It was so nice having my own little space. And now I am headed out into the mass of people just crowded by the door. I don't know. I feel like I should just give it another 5 minutes because it's just like people are super crowded there. I'm like, I'm honestly not trying to cut the line. I need to get to my room because they're like blocking my ability to get to the room, which kind of sucks. I don't know. I'm just glad there's no sort of incident or any sort of issues on the ship because it'd be scary to be like around a bunch of people massing around, fighting to get on the lifeboats or do anything like that. Just like, yeah. So it's a bit of a cluster here. So yeah, it's kind of crowded. Everyone's trying to get out at the same time. I'm not in a hurry, honestly. I can't check until 3, so I got like about 5 hours to kill. Yeah, I was trying to get it right where it connected, but I couldn't do that. So kind of gave up on that little project, I suppose. Welcome to Oslo. This is like a massive crowd here. What's this for? Customs or something? I just cleared customs. Now I gotta find a bus. I just bought a bus ticket online, so it's actually made it pretty streamlined here in Oslo. So just look for a public bus. All right, this is the bus I need to catch and see if he is waiting. Oh no, I'm trying to get on there. Right, so I made it onto the bus. Yes. All right, that's the boat I was on. I'm now on a bus. Hey, one last view of the boat. Bye bye. Into Oslo. Just got off the bus. I need to look for platform C. So it's that one or that one. But I think this is like the main transport network of the country. So I need to come back here tomorrow morning and catch a train. So we're looking at Oslo Central Station right there. All right, I need to get on the other train over there. So this is C here. So let's Gotta wait for my train. Check the app. It's telling me to take 15, but I could also take this one too. So it's like one of the three choices. I'm gonna go off and grab this train here. I gotta take it like 5 stops, and it will get me close to my hotel slash hostel. I don't even know what I booked. All right, so I gotta take this like 5 stops, and I will be at my place. But this is like downtown Oslo right here. My first impression of it. Seems okay, just normal. The park is like really impressive. All right, I get dropped off in this beautiful little park here. Check it out for a second. Now I just gotta walk a few blocks to my place. This is the tram that I was on. Taking off now. Bye, tram. Thank you. Honestly, that was really nice. It was like a really sweet, simple way of getting from the port terminal. And it cost me like for a 24-hour pass, I think it was about $15. So, but I'm about 5 minutes or like 4 minutes away from my place I'm staying tonight. So I think I'm gonna call it a trip. But yeah, I mean, he made it all the way from basically the outskirts of Christiania, Copenhagen, to the northern part of Oslo, Norway with me. So hope you enjoy the video, and it was something worth watching. You know, I don't know, I thought it was pretty. But if you made it this far, please like, share, subscribe, and follow my travels for the next 30 some odd days. I'll be trying to post on a daily, but it wasn't really possible on the ship last night. All right, thanks again. Bye.